as a likely site for
Black police
graves.
officers
So the
allege
commission
University
called
of Washington
for
Department is
an
racist and they
apology
seek, get
for the
this,
role of the
$8
church.
million
Okay, and they're
in retribution.
doing,
This
in
is by
which
Mike
operated
Bress.
70% of these schools, and so the rest
And so
were run by a Protestant
usually
denominations.
in these stories,
so
the police
It
officers
goes on to say, but despite
all
the
come
personal
together.
appeal of
But however,
Trudeau
you see
and
that is not
to
the
the
case
Vatican, Pope Francis
in
has
every
still not
situation.
taken that step.
And so a
So
group
they
of
haven't
black police
really taken a
officers
step on
accuse
this
members
issue.
of its
So by
own
contrast,
department
the
at the
leadership
University
of
of
the United
Washington
Church of
of
Canada
racism and
countries like
discrimination.
Scotland,
So
Salvation
5
Army,
officers
they
have filed
taken
claims
a
of
step and
damages
apologized
reportedly
for its role
totaling
running these
$8 million,
schools in
alleging that they were
1986.
subjected to a
So former
variety of
students
different
of
racist
the
incidents or
Saskatchewan
name calling.
residential schools
The
were
officers
particularly
were
active in
denied
litigation
promotion
against the
because of
government,
their
resulting
race,
in
they say,
financial settlements,
and a banana was put in
establishing
front
a commission
of my
which
locker.
heard testimony
So this
from
is an
more than
incident
6,000
with a note reading, "Here's your lunch,
a 6-year
you
period.
blank
So
blank
since the
monkey."
move's announcement,
So Officer
Cameron said
Karinn
that he has
Young
been traveling
said
around
this.
the province
So
where
Officer
farming
Damian
and
Taylor
mining are major
said a white
industries, looking at
supervisor
former
referred to
school
him
sites
as
as well
his
that were affiliated
own
with this.
Negro
So
on a
you can
call,
see
and
with your
later
pain
laughed
on
at me
the
when I confronted him about it.
indent
Former
of
Chief
the
John
ground where
Benson,
these bodies
who is
are to
black,
be found.
was mentioned in
And
the
so he
claims as
said
well.
of
And the
some
officer said that
locations, and so
Benson
these children are sitting
was
there
repeatedly
waiting
criticized
to
by
be found.
opponents
So that's
who
pretty
said
much
that he
the
had
article that's
hired
in the
too
New York
many
Times coming.
minorities.
It's
So
sad
white
because
officers called
these are the
Chief
histories
Benson the N-word on several occasions. Officer
also
Russell
be
Ellis
incorporated
said in
in,
court filing. So Officer
CRT, critical
Hamani
race theory,
Nolan
and
said that he
you know,
heard
why
white
these
officers
things
attacking
took
the
place,
George Floyd
why these
incident
incidences
at the
took
black
place,
man
what
who
going
was
on,
murdered in
what
Minnesota
happened before,
officer
what's
on
happening present, and what's
by
happening
a
in the future.
Minnesota police officer
As
on
a
May
result of all
25th
this.
of 2020.
And this is
And
yet
so,
another painful chapter.
okay, so the
history.
former officer Derek Chauvin
And
was found guilty
it's
of
sad.
his murder, but is
Even though
awaiting
Canada is
sentencing right
supposed to
now
be
as we speak.
looked at
So
as
fellow officers
a whole
called
nother
Floyd another monkey
part
dead, quote unquote,
of,
and said that he got what he deserved. So a university
whole
spokesperson
independent
said
of
the
itself.
school
It's
is
still
are stunned by
much
the
what is
allegations
true of what
outlined
has
in these
gone on.
claims. So now the truth
we
is
can't
coming out
escape any of
in what's
this.
going on in these law
And
enforcement.
Sure, there's other
And people
graves
who are
occurred
within
too
the
that
law
were
enforcement are also being
mass
attacked
graves
with
that they
racism and
have
discrimination. So
uncovered.
it goes on to say, and that it plans to investigate the claims, though it had no record of any complaint being filed, though the many avenues available to staff to do so. There were. And so, I mean, think about it. Look at what you're dealing and you're up against. Do you feel safe even complaining and saying anything? They're being attacked by their own fellow officers. So we plan to initiate our own investigation into these allegations now that they have been brought to our attention. So this is Victor Balta. A university spokesman said in a statement to the Washington Examiner. The UW is committed to maintaining a fair, equitable, and inclusive, they always use that, as if they're doing that, and it's usually the opposite, an inclusive environment, and provides employees with many avenues for reporting inappropriate and discriminatory behavior, so they can be addressed immediately. Given the nature of the allegations and these pending legal claims, we have nothing further to add while the legal process is ongoing. So the university has up to 60 days to respond to the filings, and the lawsuit could be on its way. And so that's pretty much the article. And so that is letting you know that the blue wall of silence is starting to fade, and very quickly. might I add,
more
because now you have
There's
officers
also,
that are actually standing up and speaking out about the problems
extension,
within law
another month
enforcement
extension of
that
the
are
moratorium,
happening,
which was set to end on
having to
the
deal
30th
with
of
racial discrimination and profiling within the force.
June.
So having said
And
that,
it's
I'm
supposed
going
to
to
go
let this
to
video
all the way
go,
through
and so this is
July
part of
is
the
what I'm
reckoning
hearing.
as
A
well,
lot of
I
people
would say,
have been
because
evicted despite
a lot of this you didn't
the
hear,
protections that they had to
or it wasn't really made
There's
public
been more homeless
until now.
issues that
You know,
has
you're starting to hear more
skyrocketed.
claims of this,
The
and so they are
beaches
seeking
have
$8
changed
million
here in
in
California. A lot of them
retribution
have
based on
homeless
this.
encampments, and now that the people that live on the beaches.
Thanks for listening.
What's ironic is many, I guess, I would say decades ago.